Hello, everybody. Here we are, just who we are, just like we were before, exploring the truth, exploring a lot of things, trying to find ways to have a lot of peace and a lot of joy during these troubling times. And I would say the best way to do that is through spirituality. What I mean by spirituality, everybody's talking about spirituality nowadays to the point where what people were talking about before has changed. What spirituality has to do with is connecting to everything around us. Spirituality is defined in a different way in other languages. In most languages, the word for spiritual means breath or energy. Why does it mean breath? Because breath is the one thing that all of us share. Everything on this earth respirates in some way. And when we breathe, we are exhaling old particles from our body that are not useful anymore and dead. And we're inhaling new particles into our body. And those new particles are actually being used to remake our body. So the different parts of our body, from food, from air, and from particles carried on the air, are being renewed and made over again. So the term spirituality actually comes from the idea that we are all connected. Because in reality, when we're in a room with people, we're in a group, we are all exchanging breath, we are all exchanging parts of ourselves. So we are, in essence, and in reality, one. This is what spirituality reflects, the knowledge that we are all one. And as we come in contact with new people and new things, we pick up new ideas, we grow, we expand. And if we are flexible and allow ourselves to do it, our ego and our mind begins to change and pick up new information. The more we see, the more we know, and the greater we are. And so today we talk about spirituality and something that we call practical spirituality. Practical spirituality is not trying to escape the confines of the earth or the life that we find ourselves in. Practical spirituality means applying spiritual techniques and life affirming techniques in order to be able to live our full lives now on this earth. It means living in the now, working in the now, breathing in love and contentment now, not when we get a new job, not when we get free of the oppression that we often receive in this culture or the suppression that we have to use on ourselves because we are not authentically accepted in most places. No, it's about learning to be free of all of those things and return back to the greatness that we had when we entered into this world. This takes a lot of strength, yes, and a lot of courage, but the thing about it is it only takes strength to start the process. But once the ball begins to roll, we fill ourselves with so much love and with so much joy that we begin to override the stress receptors in our hearts and in our minds that are causing us to have all kinds of problems due to inflammation, due to the body struggling and fighting against everything that it comes in contact with. And so we have the power, you see, to turn that around by being spiritual beings. We have the power to recreate the world And after we have recreated the world for ourselves, or even as we do that, we're going to recreate the world for each and every living being. And all of that sorrow and all of that sadness, that underlying feeling of negativity and depression changes. It flips. It seems like overnight it just flips. And instead of sorrow, there is always a sense of joy and power. And yes, we get depressed. Sometimes we feel sad. Sometimes we feel pain. Sometimes, but we no longer suffer. And that is the major difference. Just as the sadness was there all the time, and we go to a party, we'd have fun, to go home, be in a quiet place, and it would come back again. Joy does the same thing. It takes the place of the sadness. So we go out, we can have a good time, yes, a great time. We can have a horrible time, but as soon as we stop, as soon as we freeze and stop the negative thoughts, that river of joy is there. Because that river of joy is the nature of the universe and is the nature of each human being when we clear away the foolishness and return to who we are. So let us all do that together during these holidays. We are even having an offer of doing a free Qigong class. We're teaching people how to do moving meditation and how to work in order to use anything on this earth to improve their lives and to reach a state of awareness. And we hope that you will join us. You can find out more about this at our website or on our Facebook page. And so thanks for being with us. Please become a follower and subscribe. Click the bell so that you can hear these messages and know about them as soon as they go up. Once again, thank you for being here. And may your day be as beautiful as you are.